Guys, give me my usual amount of time just to adjust microphone levels, make sure the audio is good and all that. Oh, also, I didn't even think about it, but I should probably get my tablet up and running so that I have my chat in front of me so I can see what you guys are saying. Kitties, I love you, but quit opening the damn door. Oh, shit. I will be 1 second here. I gotta close the door. The cat's opened it all the fucking way, and I'll end up waking up my girlfriend. Sorry about that, guys. Normally that door is closed and it's not really an issue, but yeah. Not closed right now. It's a bit of an issue. Regardless, though, I'm getting my chat up here. And what up, though, guys? How is your guys' Saturday going, or Sunday if it's if that's what it is for you? Alright. A little bit unorganized tonight, and I apologize. I will also point out for you guys, there won't be a Resident Evil stream tonight. Hey, Care Bear, what up, though? Welcome back, and Chairman as well. But yeah, no Resident Evil tonight. I have to go to bed fairly early. I have a whole shitload of things I need to do this afternoon. And as a result of that, yeah, I need some sleep. I need some sleep at some irregular hours for me. Goddamn people in there living during the day. Alright, so, all in all, what could we use? We could definitely use some more shotgun shells. I'm not even gonna lie there. Alright, since this is the end of the game as well, we may as well go through here, grab this, because you never know. Grab all of these. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recycle a lot of this shit, because I don't need all of it. What I do need is more bullets. So I'll split this, transfer, oh. And then what else do we have? Alright, we could do the Hunter's Bolt Caster, because all the areas that I could get to, I believe, are unlocked. There shouldn't be anything that I'd need that for. EMP charges, I'll go like that, because I do kind of use some EMP charges. Recycler charges, we are not touching. I did pick up the shotgun ammo, didn't I? Where'd the extra ammo go? I don't really... whatever. Put that in there. Typhon lure. Put that there. Spare parts. Keep 40 of them. 50 is a max stack anyways, so... And we'll probably come across more dead operators as we go. We have a pistol to get rid of. We have a dick load of Psy-Hypos we can recycle. Especially considering we recharge from the coral anyways. I'll still keep a couple because you never know. Then we'll get rid of the extra junk. And the extra EMP charges there. And is there anything else? No. I think we're good. Alright. Recycle what we got here. Damn! Not bad at all. Especially in the metals, the alloys. There we go. Alright. Again, making more shotgun shells. Shotgun is probably the more powerful weapon we have in this game, so getting it as ready to go as we can is definitely not a bad option. Now we've got 2 boxes plus a little bit of extra. 9 milli bullets. Not too close to that. A couple more of those. One more and I'd have two boxes worth. 2 full boxes worth. 187. So basically, yeah. Don't need disruptor batteries. Don't need to build a shotgun. Don't really need Q-beam cells. Null wave prototype, Alex. Yeah, we got everything else. We're good to go. Alright. Let's prepare for war.
Morgan.
Alright, guys. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. I will still play it because I do want to see how the story goes. And I do feel like the game will probably get not easier as we progress, but it'll get more reasonable as we progress. And the reason that I think that is more along the lines of, like... Also, which ending are we going to do first? I'd imagine, like, let's try and get the, Should we go for the hardcore ending first, or reactor console one first? I'm not entirely sure here. I'm going to do a quick, hard save. Actually, I'm going to do 2 quick hard saves, so that in the event that I need to reload, I can. There we go. Right, and those fuckers are gonna do that. I'm still, like, I'm just not really 100% sure if I want to blow shit up and try to escape. Oh, what?
If you're having trouble accessing
There's research to be done there, motherfucker.
More specimens required.
Woo, tendrils. Weakness null wave, immunity none.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Research.
There we go. Ooh. Fuck you, bud. What the fuck? That one goes on forever. Like, son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check that research. What is it gonna tell me about this thing? Error, unable to connect to Psychotronics database, no entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics, Morgan's node. A tiny part of the apex, intent on devouring everything in its path, attracted to movement, no way to permanently kill these. Use null wave or Q-beam to beat them back. And then the coral nodes, because we did research this shit. Out of all the samples recovered from the Verona 1 site, none have proved as perplexing as the coral. It is unclear at the moment whether it is some sort of new Typhon species or something as simple as waste material from the Weavers. Preliminary research shows a surprising similarity to a neural network, but further study is warranted. Raw scan data summary. Microscopic elements demonstrate strong correlation between patterns of connections within the coral and the connectomes of volunteers, employees, and guests found in TranStar database. Recommend exhaustive pattern matching. Early conjecture. The psyche of Typhon victims is recreated or stored within the coral. Purpose unknown. The next summary. Macro levels analysis of the coral also shows resemblance to a neural network, like a vast disembodied nervous system. Evidence of increasingly frequent and rapid signaling between elements, as well as broadcasting neotic signatures outside itself. Requesting exhaustive database comparison. Remote connection timed out. Morgan's notes. One big Typhon communication beacon, but who's it calling? And then the nightmare. I think we've read before. Typhon response in an anomaly in their ecology. Something like that's like them, but isn't me. Only purpose seems to be to hunt me down. Seems unstoppable. Supplementary notes. Psychic terror field can punch through psychoscope shielding. Interesting. Appears to be resistant to most forms of physical damage. Energy weapons or psi abilities might work. If all else fails, run. Alright, and I think that's like all the research that I haven't actually checked out yet. That isn't like, that was incomplete. Because you get like a Morgan note after you do all of the different research on it. Alright, so I think we're going to go with the epic best ending that I can try and get here, I think. Or one of the better endings, I think. And while I kind of feel differently, like, I don't think that leaving TranStar the way it is the right solution, because they're just going to start the shit up again. That being said, though, we kind of done goofed in the sense that they have called their bros, and that is a bad situation we need to deal with. That fucking big thing outside is no joke, and if it was to get to Earth, there would definitely be problems, so... Ah, fair enough, Chairman. Actually, sir, might I recommend, not so much even for coffee, but you should get a Keurig, bro. I mean, you could use it for coffee if you felt like it. You could have coffee for people that visit, but frequently, like, I use my Keurig for hot chocolate. I have, like, this little custom coffee pod thing, and what I do is I just remove the insert that actually holds the coffee, and I put that into my Keurig, and it just runs hot water through it. And it's, like, instantly hot, too. It's flash heated. So you could, pour yourself a gigantic-ass cup in a couple of minutes. So, and it's not stupid boiling hot, but it is hella hot when it comes out, too. Just a slight suggestion. I know they're kind of expensive, too, but if you could pick one up for cheap that's, like, secondhand, and you could get one of those little custom pod things, fuck, you're set. Click a button, you're done. Come on, game. I know this is the end, though, too, and it's probably loading in, like, not just the map, not just the bodies that I've created, but, like, the destroyed different environment.
Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
If you scanned the Apex. Well, I scanned the tendrils. Ah, that's problematic. Tendrils. Running time. And a whole lot of radiation. Woohoo. Reactor? No, I need to go up, that's right. Ow! Oh shit. Oh shit. That sounded like a poltergeist, though. Hi, science. Bye, science. What the fuck? It just, the tendrils. Oh shit. Well, you know what time it is, guys. It's the boomstick time. Come on. Where am I going? Heart of the coral. Ah, I see where I'm going. Come on, Dort. Bam! Motherfuckers. Bam! Alright. How many more are left? Oh. Fuck it, I don't care. I got plenty of anti-rad medication. Whatever. Again, plenty of anti-rad medication. Out of curiosity, because I haven't actually tried this yet. If I Q-beam it, does it kill everything inside? No. It does work pretty good at, like, clearing them out that way, though.
Detected.
It can't be as easy as just attaching this bitch, though, right? Couldn't be just that easy. Deploy null wave transmitter.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
Oh? Hey, what up, though, Jeremy Wharton? Welcome back to the stream and chat, sir.
Hurry.
How's it going for you today, man?
That's it, do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Oh, hey, you woke up, sir. The bridge.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the
No.
history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology.
Yeah,
One
well,
that feeds on consciousness.
dude.
These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
I mean, you've got a point, dude, but the problem is they're here now, and we do need something that's capable of dealing with them. And if we destroy all of the technology and all of the fucking research that we have done so far, we are back at step 1. That's the reason that I'm doing it this way. If that thing hadn't showed up, if it was only a singular Typhon threat, I may have still gone this way, but I would have actually considered the self-destruct option a little bit more. As it stands now, however, we may very well need that fucking research. That may be the pinnacle. That may be the crucial point. Cost me like $300, but it broke. Ah, that's unfortunate, bro. Did you also miss me? Lori told me you missed me. I did, actually. What's going on in this game? So, this is actually at the end of the game, but what happened is we were researching an alien species known as the Typhon, and they are really fucking creepy. One of my favorite types of the Typhon are called the Mimic. They're the first enemy you meet, and they can literally turn into, like, any little object. They can turn into a cup on a fucking desk, and then they'll pop out and hit you at sometimes. It's really cool that way. I fucking loved the way they did it. But yeah, at this point in time, we basically done pissed off the Typhon pretty bad, and they managed to get out of containment, and they built that yellow floaty shit is known as Coral. It's a neural network. And they've been sending out a signal, and somebody picked up on the other end, and it is quite large. There we go, though. Yeah, I figured this would probably be the fastest way. We could have loaded to outside and then swung around to the airlock at the fucking Arbitorum and shit, but I figured this would be either as quick or kind of, actually, this would be a much safer option anyways. I don't want to go outside right now. That big-ass thing's out there with all of them. No. Although, I may actually attempt that at some point in time. Because the fact that this is the end means there's, like, I'm going to try and get multiple endings on this. Because there's a blow-it-up ending, there's a null wave device ending, and there is just a straight-up escape pod ending, I think. Telling everybody to fuck themselves and just escaping yourself. And I want to see how that one ends, because that one's going to be a bad fucking ending. If I can pull it off. That's the big question. Can I pull that one off? Oh. That's not healthy. Can I? I can't get through this way? Oh, that's not good. Quick save. I don't know if I can get through here now. That shit might kill me. Nope, but that shit will try. Woo! Yeah, that yellow stuff we're flying through is the Coral, the neural network. Also, I'll point out the mimics, the aliens, they breed and, like, multiply by eating our asses. So that's rather fun. Nice, to the Arboretum. Prop hunt, in a nutshell. Yeah, nah, I don't know. It's a little different than that, I gotta say. Locking a door is a valid strategy for keeping your enemies at bay or trapping them. I think I only ever closed a door on something like once, to be honest. Mostly I was just, yeah, I will advise for anybody that's trying to pick up this game and, like, sitting there like, what should I do for my neuromods? One thing that I would heavily advise for your neuromods is the running and jumping skill. Being able to book past enemies at speeds that they can't catch you at and then jump up to a ledge that they can't reach is hella clutch in this game. Like, if I was to do this on Nightmare Mode, if I was to play this on the hardest difficulty, that would be one of the first things I got. Because, yeah, your mobility is huge in this game. Delicious. Gotta love that cafe. Although, honestly, this stuff's a little bit bland. It's not my usual coffee. Nightmare mode would be impossible to play. Not really impossible, but it would be difficult, and you would have to be hella sneaky. It's weird to see the Arboretum like this. Oh, and that's the tentacle thing. Good thing I do know where I'm going. Come on. Come on. Ooh, he's on my ass. I can feel it. But, yeah, that's what showed up and is, like, eating our fucking... Oh, space station right now. That's not good. Ah, run away, motherfucker, run away. Woo! Ow. Go, 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 go. Holy shit. This guy must stream Nightmare mode from the start and do all endings in Nightmare. I don't think you can do all endings in Nightmare. Okay, rephrased. I don't think you can do all endings in a single playthrough. Because, from what I understand, there's 4 or 5 people that are alive in an IT supply closet in the Talos 1 lobby. The only way to actually get to them used to... I went and looked it up because I couldn't find the goddamn keycard anywhere. I couldn't find it on the IT tech. I couldn't find it fucking anywhere. So I went and looked, and the only way to access them is either doing an evil-ass playthrough, or there was a glitch you could do where you could, like, glue the fucking door and then smash it, and then you'd be able to walk, like, smash the glue, and you'd be able to walk through the door and collect their bracelets, basically, so that you could get all the people. But the only actual legitimate way to access them is by doing an evil playthrough, or at least a douchebaggy playthrough, where pretty much every human that you come in contact with, you end up getting killed or killing in one way or another. You have to do it full fucking evil status. You have to make sure pretty much everybody dies, and then it will give you access to that locker. Whether you kill them in there or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I did have to look at that. Yeah, that too.
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay.
Well, that's
I've
good.
informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
She didn't want the long-winded version of it, apparently.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Oh?
Nonsense. You're a machine. An ill-conceived one. Morgan would never. You tricked him.
Morgan would never
Who
what?
programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu. Circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants.
Well,
Not
there
the
was
real
no
Morgan.
difference.
The idea of a real Morgan is fiction.
There's got to be an override.
Please step away from the terminal. You've left me no choice.
No, 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 January, hey! Oh, dude!
I'm sorry, Morgan.
Oh, he zapped him
I
unconscious.
didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
If you expect to be absent for any reason,
Well, that
please inform
fucking
your immediate
blows.
supervisor.
Really don't want to destroy January, but, I mean, I built you, I might destroy you. I am going to do the null wave, because when it comes right down to it, January, I disagree with you in one sense. One, yes, I totally agree that there will be many who die for a privileged few because of this. We have a Typhon threat to deal with. I think the neuromods are going to be a little bit of a side note at this point in time. I think war is going to be the primary fucking directive, and preparing for a resurgence of these pricks if they show up. Like, at this point in time, I feel like neuromods are legit just kind of a side note. Also, I don't like the idea of sacrificing as many people have been sacrificed and then destroying all the goddamn research that came out of that. While it might have been unethical to get the research, to destroy the knowledge acquired by the sacrifice of lives is almost as disrespectful in death as killing them to get said information. To me, anyways, so... Sorry, bro. Really sorry, January. You were a good robot, you helped me out, man. Suicide by proxy, man. I'm sorry, dude. Null wave transmit. So here's one ending, it looks like. Besides, I will also point out, if we just killed all the Typhon, then you can't make more neuromods.
It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Interesting. Really? That's it, though? Aw. I do like this ending, though, being able to see people walking around and, like, chilling on the fucking facility and shit. Not bad. Not a bad game at all. Alright, so we have 2 more endings that I can do at least. Now entering a hidden location. Okay. Now what is this? Come on. Now play a game Greg suggested to me, Wolfenstein 2. Ah, Jeremy, I do want to play Wolfenstein 2. However, I refuse to buy that game until it is on sale for half fucking price. I was told by numerous of my good friends that the campaign can be completed in 1 fucking day solid of playing, and that, in my opinion, no matter how good the graphics are, is not worth $70 fucking dollars. I do want to play the game, the storyline looks really interesting, and I will, but not until that bitch is on sale. The 3.5, what? What?
It's finished. How did it do?
What the?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
Was this all a simulation
It probably
too?
thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it.
Igwe?
Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
I'm a
It
Typhon?
saved me from the cargo container. I would have
Look at my
suffocated
hands.
otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela,
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics. Angel.
That was a little bit
cruel.
different.
There's
Yeah.
no other way to see it. But
He was a fucked up
would
individual.
you let it live?
yes,
Aha!
Sarah, you're next.
That's so cool.
the situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it
This is
destroyed a
so
large number
cool.
of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
Danielle. I don't recognize
It found
Danielle.
me.
Oh,
It didn't
show.
need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you?
Oh, fuck yeah. This was a
I wanna
twist
show
I
you something.
really didn't see coming, though. Straight up, I did not see that shit coming. And then when they were, like, talking about us, I just
What
had
you
to look down at my
experienced
fucking
was a
hands and shit.
reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. That's is the world today.
Oh, shit.
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us.
Oh, man, this
Take
has
my
the
hand
best
if you
setup
do.
for fucking Prey 2. Take Alex's hand, man. Take that hand.
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
That was the coolest. What? Mind fucking blown. What? Oh. Oh, I didn't see that shit coming. Oh, that was the coolest shit. Oh. Oh, awesome, man. Well, damn. That was so good. Now we have to do the other two endings, though. The only thing that I'm going to say is shitty about that is I bet the conversation between, like, Alex and the robots is going to more or less be identical. Like, it's not going to really change too much. It's more just going to be like the end piece where they're like, but why did he decide to blow up the station? Why did he decide to just escape and leave everybody... Well, that one I actually believe that may give me a different ending if I just straight up escape podded out of there and leave the fucking big Typhon thing to eat everything. So I think I'm going to do that one next. I'm glad you joined me for it, Chairman. I am definitely glad you joined me, because that was a fucking twist and a half. It will change. Okay, awesome.
What's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Everything leads to, let me actually see here. Yeah, it leads to the bridge, or not the bridge, the Arbitorum. The next way is, like, destroying the station and then the escape pod thing, too, so... Oh! Shit! We might not be able to do the escape pod without backing up a save. I might not be able to launch Alex's escape pod from the Arbitorum with the fucking... I don't remember what the big-ass Typhon is called. The big Typhon ship is in the way, I think. So, even if I hop into it and, like, I hit the key and click the button, I might not actually be able to escape that way. I probably will have to load to a previous save, but I'm sure you guys remember, I did make a hard save before all of this shit went down, just in case. Just in case. Half-Life 3 confirmed, yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, the fucking little mimic things are almost a little bit like a head crab. So, who knows? But yeah, Prey has the potential at this point, like, with you being Typhon and shit like that, Prey could almost go the same type of route as Prototype. Maybe, you could almost, like, there might even be a game theory already out there, but you could almost link the Typhon and Prototype together. I didn't even think about it that way until, like, just now, but yeah.
Detected.
Everything leads to, Prey has the potential at this point, like, with you being Typhon and shit like that, Prey could almost go the same type of route as Prototype. Maybe, you could almost, like, there might even be a game theory already out there, but you could almost link the Typhon and Prototype together. I didn't even think about it that way until, like, just now, but yeah. Right? Like, when you think about it and, like, how everything works and shit, yeah, I totally think you could have that. Oh.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
Doesn't matter to me on this playthrough. Well, not on this playthrough, I guess, but, you know, in this ending. Alright, so... Door sealed, personnel on board, take a seat, make sure safety harnesses are secured. Initialize the onboard systems for launch. Remain seated while the guidance systems pilot the vessel to its designated rendezvous point. Wait until the vessel has come to a complete stop and the door has opened before removing your safety restraints. Initializing launch.
Okay. I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape point. Of all the ways the test could have changed, and this was the last one I expected. You just...
Please confirm and take a seat. Take a seat. You're just quitting. Okay. Yep, fuck you guys, I'm out. I ain't dealing with that big-ass Typhon thing. I do like the fact that I almost got a window seat as we blow past it and shit. It's cool that you can actually still get this this ending at this point in the game. Abandoned ship, trophy earned. LGBV 3.1.
We failed. This isn't the one.
Start over.
That's it? No life signs. So because I escaped, they just kill you. That's fucking... That was a little bit... that was a little silly. I kind of... I guess in a sense it makes a little bit of sense in this... Like, you don't want to spoil it for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just have it be a fucking big spoiler fucking problem. Oh.
Don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
Alright, reactor core time. Which I think is like, what, deep storage?
Good morning, Talos. Breakfast is served in the cafeteria.
Or, oh, no, that's right. I gotta go, like, down a lot on the elevator to, life support, and then from life support I can go to the power station. There we go. Hey, what up, though, Dark Assassin? Welcome back to the stream and chat, sir. How's it going for you today, man? No, you didn't. You were good. You were fine. You actually only stayed in the stream for about 20-30 minutes, and then you got off. So, you're all good. Yeah, no, he's the Dark Assassin who comes out of the shadows to watch my streams. Many of Talos 1's resources are manufactured and shipped from the moon. Oh, that's cool. So apparently, at this point in time, humanity has a moon base. Come on, game load! I so want to see the way that this ends with the power station now. Come on. Come on. Show me that good shit. But yeah, no, I really was not prepared for that fucking twist at the end. I legitimately was, yeah, no. Mind-boggled. And I am so happy that I didn't actually take any Typhon abilities. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that definitely would have changed their answer on whether or not to let me live or kill me. But I will point out, too, while this isn't exactly an evil playthrough, after blowing up the station, just to see how the different endings are and shit like that, instead of taking his hand, I will kill him. And everybody else. Life support. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna... Like, even destroying the station, it should pop up and give me the option of shaking his hand or telling him to fuck off and kill everybody. And that's kind of what I'm gonna... Oh god, that black oozy shit is bad, and it's all over the fucking place. Why is it not giving me a mission marker? Ah, multiple objectives, that's why. I basically blacked out after the 17th drink. Holy shit, bro. Just fucking feeding it to that liver. Rights, lefts, uppercuts, giving it the whole fucking shit. Just got a text from Lori. I still have a little bit of a headache. Oh, I bet, dude. Ah, well, that's good, bro. Lori is another one of the people who pop into my streams quite frequently. But yeah, no. That's... You were fucking being rude to your liver, bro. Ho ho! Drink a lot of water, man. One of the most interesting things that I've learned in the last, like, 10 years, really... because it was quite a while ago, is that, yeah, when you are hungover and you feel like you're dying, that's a legitimate feeling of almost death. You are feeling the beginning stages of death due to dehydration. So, hydrate the fuck out of yourself, sir, and you will start feeling pretty good. Was a bad night for drinking, or a bad night for other reasons? Come on then, bitch. Medical operator, all corrupted up and what's in there? Oh, engineering operator, I'm good. Aw, actually, it's kind of shitty that this is corrupted. Damn. Not bad at all. Can I get one in here? Nice. Request a medical operator. Wow. Wow. There we go.
Transfer pyramid. Q90 medical class.
Let me talk to you. Heal me, sir. Wham. I guess I could have used my healing. Fuck you, polterghost. Oh, you dirty bitch. Now, normally I would be looting them for the exotic material to make more neuromods, but I'm good. Also, speaking of which, before I finish this, I do have 9 neuromods. I'm not going to end up dumping it into a lot, but... You know what? Let's dump it into here. I wouldn't mind seeing exactly how this works. Such as turrets. So... let me just quickly find a turret of some type. There we go. Oh, damn, that's OP. I just realized how overpowered that shit could be. Being able to just fucking do that? That's nuts! Even if you got a broken turret, you, like, fuck. I'm gonna have to at some point in time, I think, fucking do this playthrough again. As, like, well, not evil, but, like, full-on Typhon and shit, because, like, damn, the Typhon abilities are cool. Do I have any more neuromods I can spend on Typhon abilities? I've got 3. Kinetic Blast, Electrostatic Burst, Backlash, Psycho Shock, or Remote Manipulation. Let's do Psycho Shock. Alright. Had a cool birthday party last night. Awesome, Chairman. I hope you had plenty of visitors. Damn, there's like 8 more fucking room, you fucking cuntbag son of a bitch. Cunt. Ow, 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 ow. Perfect time. Hey, asshole. Fuck you. This game is good with jump scares, though, I gotta say. You want a decent jump scary game, this is fucking it. Come on, you punks. Woo! Catch me if you can. But first, roll over the fire. Yeah, that's right. That's right, that's what's up. One of them isn't that big of a deal. I love the fact that my coral, or not my coral, but the coral that's just like spread around the station, one of the abilities that you can get, allows you to like tap into it and replenish your psi powers with it. Normally have about 5 drinks, but last night I had some mates come around and they brought about 9 6-packs. Oh, okay, so it wasn't like hard liquor. When you said like 17 drinks, I was thinking like hard liquor mixed drinks or, you know, shots and shit like that. So, yeah, beer isn't nearly as bad. Killer headache, yeah. Yeah, a lot of money was spent at a club. Ooh, did the chairman get a chair dance? To tell you the truth, I have no idea what they did after they left. I'm guessing I just wandered around a little bit and then fell asleep on the floor. Classic. Accumulating radiation eventually leads to radiation sickness. Symptoms include slow health regeneration, less stamina, and stumbling. Stumbling? I never... Did I... No, I never really let myself be poisoned by radiation long enough to experience a stumble, I don't think. Haha! Fuck yeah, sir. Did you get any numbers?
Requesting new operator. TranStar Cobalt 410 Engineering Class.
There we go. Good to go. I can already tell what that shit's gonna do. Whoop. I ain't dealing with your tentacle shit. And yeah, now it's not so bad for me for the jump scares, because I've got ammo, I've got upgraded weapons, like, I'm in a powerful position, but you play this shit at the beginning, and holy fucking jump scare city, man. And, like, classy jump scares, not overdone, not fucking, like, cliched, fucking predictable jump scares either. That's one of the most commendable parts about this game, is it isn't as predictable as a lot of other ones. I legitimately did not see the twist that I was a fucking Typhon coming.
Morgan,
that was mind-boggling.
But there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Gosh, every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Oh, what? Oh, shit. Come on, let me hit him. Ouch. Oh. That was kind of a mistake on my part, but that's fine. Oh, yeah. Alright. Insert the key, activate. Alex's armament key is armed. My key's already in there, activate. Perdition. Trigger the station self-destruct blast. Where do I do that from? Oh, glad I turned that on now. Woo! Wum wum wum. I must have to activate it from the bridge or something. Let me just see here. Objectives. Talos 1 bridge. Trigger the self-destruct. Oh, hell yeah, Chairman. Good job, sir.
Nice to see you.
Alright, I gotta go like this way. Super jump! Bam! Fuck, I love being able to just, like, book shit and jump and, it's a good thing the Typhon aren't fast. Damn, had I known that, I would have actually just, like, armed the key. You know what I mean? Before I went up to the bridge. Space race begins with both the U.S. and the Soviet Union make make rival announcements about their intent to launch the first satellite in 1955. But yeah, definitely try to stay away from the liquor for now. My life isn't too bad. We will be not doing a Resident Evil 7 playthrough tonight, or episode tonight. I've got some things I need to do in the afternoon, most of which kind of revolve around me trying to get my student loans finally accepted and put through so that I can go back to school before I go back to work so that I can actually make a decent fucking wage. 'Cause my province sucks for wealth equality. Great fucking internet, but that's about it. And a lot of trees. And we have really good weed. I will point those three out as, like, the mainstays of British Columbia. But our wealth equality is garbage, and, like, minimum wage... Let me put it this way, for those of you who might not know, because I have mentioned this before, minimum wage here right now is, I believe, $11.25 or $11.50 an hour. Living wage, the wage that you need to earn to be able to live a, not comfortable life, but, like, just to be able to live without too many worries, in this province is considered at $16.50. There is a $5 difference between minimum wage and, atmosphere control. We are going to the bridge, never mind. We need to go to, like, the Talos 1 lobby, I think, and then from there we can go to the, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, there's a $5 difference between what minimum wage is and what you need to make to be able to live. That's a problem. And luckily, the current government that we got, basically threw the previous one out. The previous one finally got a minority, and the government that we have joined together with one of the smaller parties as well and created a minority government that was stronger than the previous one. And part of the thing that they're trying to push through is a $15 an hour minimum wage, which we fucking need. But God forbid that fuck with the profits of the small businesses, because we have small businesses all across this province whining, bitching, and moaning that they won't be able to afford to pay their employees $15 an hour, and they won't be able to employ random people because they won't be able to afford it, and it's complete fucking horseshit. It is greedy-ass motherfuckers not willing to give up the fact that they can buy 3 brand new fucking cars every goddamn year and trade them in and buy another one, trade them in and buy another one, while their employees are slaving away, driving around in broken down pieces of shit that will run half the fucking time. And they're gonna sit there and try and tell us that they can't afford it. Even though we are the most expensive province to live in, but the worst fucking paid. It's, yeah. I hate people who don't understand that economics doesn't work on, oh, well, I have to pay more, so everybody else has to pay more. No, it's supply and demand. That's what creates economics. If you have an exorbitant supply and there's no demand, it doesn't matter what your fucking cost is. Either you need to get out, or you need to drop your prices. That's it. You know, like, that's the basis of economics. But yeah, our small businesses are fucking ridiculous, and they've got their heads up their asses. I'm very much so hoping that'll change soon. I'm curious, I've never actually... Is it just a wall? It is just a wall on that side.
All personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1.
I'm actually...
Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and
enough.
painless as possible.
To the Arboretum! And then the bridge. Nothing like 3 willing women. I didn't think I had that much energy as a 41-year-old. Yeah, well, you know. Just tell me it didn't, like, rob your bank account, bro. That's the only thing. Not, like, personally, I've never actually really well, okay, I won't say I've never had a problem. When I was in high school, I always thought it was really weird people paid for sex and shit like that. But then one of my dad's friends is a lawyer, and he travels a lot, and originally he was into criminal law. And after his second wife divorced him, because his first wife, he wasn't a lawyer at that point, so it didn't really affect him nearly as bad, but his second wife, when he got divorced, he actually legitimately changed his profession as a lawyer to a divorce lawyer because of how disgusting the pay is. But on top of all of that, he learned his lesson, and now he only ever picks up escorts. Because, in his exact words, it is cheaper for me to pay them to leave in the morning than it is to pay for them to leave after 3 months. And I totally understand that guy's perspective on that one. Like, granted, I'm not a person who travels around a lot. I'm not the type of person who has to worry about, 3 months of no sex because your girlfriend's not around. And I totally understand his perspective of, I don't want to fucking sit there and not have sex just because I'm out of town on business. That sucks. So, like, yeah, his objective is great. His fucking mindset on that has helped him greatly and has saved him a lot of fucking money, actually. Plus, he's like, on top of everything, I can have whatever I want. If I want a brunette that weekend, I get a brunette. If I want a blonde that weekend, I got a blonde. If I want twins, I can get twins. So, yeah. Okay, good times, good times. But yeah, no, I've always kind of respected the guy for going against the norm and just basing his actions on logic that way. It's not a, oh, I'm embarrassed. No, he's like, fuck that noise. At least I still have all my money. I don't have to deal with cranky bitches. I don't have to deal with PMS. I don't have to deal with, but I want a kid. I don't have to deal with marriage. None of that shit. They come over, we have some fun, they usually do what I want them to do, and they go home. Give him whatever he gives them. You know what I mean? Like, 3 brunettes. Ooh. I mean, to an extent, I agree with you, Dark Assassin, but as I've aged, I've realized that humans change vastly over their lifetimes. I mean, me today was not me 10 years ago. Me at 16, I wanted to be a lawyer myself, and I wanted to work for the justice system, which I actually believed in at the time, and, wanted to help out the government because I thought the government was on my side.
The arming keys to destroy Talos 1, so I find the activation of this null-wave transmitter station puzzling. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1, and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase.
How do I blow it up then?
In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
Oh, I don't want to activate the null wave. I would like to, Perdition. That's the one I want. But how do I get it to... How do I get it to go kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom spot?
Item adjustment required.
Ah, there we go. Talos auto-destruct ready. Are you sure? Are you guys ready for this shit?
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon.
Oh shit, we've got 7 minutes.
Including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning.
Quick save, because there's going to be 2 endings to this now, again.
Michaela, this is Morgan.
Are you on your way?
I'm not going to make it.
What?
Everything's fine. I got one of the escape pods working.
Incapacitate doll, objective what?
Something's wrong.
There's no...
How?
time.
How did I fail that one? Ghosting doll, incapacitate doll. Wait for doll to contact you from the shuttle.
I'll see you Earthside.
Go to the shuttle to escape Talos 1. So yeah, there's
Warning,
2 endings at this point.
Imminent. Please.
Evacuate Talos 1. I'm not into blondes. I did date and have sex with redheads. They're too bitchy and too fierce. Brunettes are cute. Yeah. Depends. Depends. I mean, like, Emma Stone. Stupid hot redhead. Stupid hot redhead. I believe she's a natural redhead, too, isn't she? Or is she blonde? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah. For the most part, I don't really care about hair color. For me, it's tits. And figure. They don't have to be, like... I'm not down for, like, the anorexic shit. But I'm also not down for muffin tops. Just personal preference. Like I said, well, I'm sure you'll catch up here in a couple of seconds. But yeah, hair color for me isn't the deciding factor. Plus, in this day and age, you never know if the fucking hair color is real anymore anyways. You could walk into a room with a fucking redhead and find out she's actually a brunette when you take off her clothes, or walk into a brunette and find out that she's a blonde and she's a redhead.
Microgravity detected.
Morgan, I had to restrain Igwe several times by punching him.
What?
Who knows? I may have killed him. He tried to disable January.
Why?
If you try to do the same, I can't let you do it.
What do you mean?
This station is proof of what happens when TranStar conducts operations unchecked. If the research survives,
Shuttle,
then the
what?
crimes here will continue, and these aliens, if even one survives, they'll escape again and again. Alex made his choice. Now, it is up to you to make the right one.
Damn.
If you want to trigger the null wave, you'll have to come through me.
I don't care about the null wave. I'm really confused as to why my wait for Dahl to contact you on the shuttle failed. Yeah, again, I mean, nice tit. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be, well, I mean, like, A cups are just kind of meh. But, like, when you get into, like, the Fs and shit, it's too big. And frequently they look really fucked up at that point. But, yeah. Juicy C's to D's. Perky, too. That's the way to go. Okay. Yeah, see, that's where you start pushing into the area where it's like, okay. Like, D's are alright, E's are like, and then F's it's like, holy shit, okay, that's too much. Yeah, there we go. Double D's not bad. E's is where it starts getting a little bit weird. And then F's is just fucking straight up weird status. Again, I will point out dark. It's more about the shape and the perkiness. I mean, you can have a chick with small tits, big tits, it doesn't matter. If they're weird, really off-shaped, giant fucking nipples and, like, giant areolas and shit, and, like, saggy, and there's a lot of ways the tits can go wrong. Alright. Are you... What in the fuck game? I hate that shit. It tells me that this is where I need to go to get to the fucking shuttle, only to turn me around and tell me that I need to go back into the Arbitorium to get into the fucking shuttle. Drive me nuts. I feel like the best option is just to take fucking Alex's escape pod. Wow. Here's the perfect example of amazing tits done right. Kat Dennings. That chick. Done right. Same with Scarlett Johansson, I guess, though, too. But yeah, Kat Dennings even, I think, has better tits than fucking ScarJo. Come on, load.
Microgravity detected.
Seat. Is that a seat to watch it go down, or?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate.
30 seconds. Down. Come on, pop open, come on. I had a funny feeling that this escape pod might come in handy for this part. Initialize. Shit. Come on. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's not... A, how was I supposed to get there? And B, I still get my own fucking launch.
Morgan, thank you. Thank you for what you've done for us.
So the shuttle did get away. That's good. Oh, god damn it. Stop fucking doing that. Emma Watson, dude, I'm with you on the Emma Watson, but once again, check out Kat Dennings as an actress. She hasn't been in a lot of the, like, top tier shit, but oh my god. Nice!
I keep having this dream.
I kind of want to let this play because this fucking song is pretty sick. And they really nicely matched it up to this game. The Mind Game song, yeah. Ah, okay, maybe I won't let it play, but this is a really bitchin' little soundtrack. I'll let it play at the actual end where I just take a seat and watch the station blow up with me in it. But this should load me into the hidden location now and should give us a bit of a different ending. We do have Typhon abilities now. We did blow shit up and then escape. So, different ending should happen here. And I really don't know how the fuck it expected me to make it to the shuttle bay that quick. Unless I, like, went outside the station and docked back into the shuttle bay that way. Like, the shuttle bay is a fairly decent ways away from the fucking bridge control center thing, so... There we go.
It's finished.
Back
How did
into
it do?
the, random room.
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. And later, it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use. Except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing the, while perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Wasn't really for selfish reasons.
Michaela.
I didn't use that shuttle to escape.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
Like I said, honestly, that Ingram thing was a piece of shit. I've no remorse about that even being human. The guy was a piece of
Sarah,
shit.
you're next.
Multiple pedophile assaults plus multiple other shit, like he was a bad individual.
Without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
Conversation didn't change too
choice.
much.
You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Let's see if the pictures are different.
What you experienced was a
Whoa.
reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the wall today.
Yep,
We spent
that's all the
years
same
trying
still.
to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Kill them all. Bit of a lame sauce way to go about it, but whatever. Oh. Alright, well, we can continue this anyways. We'll just chill on the station until it blows up, and that'll be our final ending. Recyclers break down objects into their component materials using a proprietary TranStar field technology. Since the evacuation, recycler use has primarily been restricted to extraterrestrial usage. I don't know if it's been restricted. I mean, if I wanted to, I could chuck it at some shit on the ground and get some materials out of it, synthetic and alloys and shit. Like, I did that a couple of times. I don't think he meant anything negative about it, Chairman. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't be embarrassed, man. Embrace what you are. Come on. These loading times. Oh, and it's like... Oh, don't tell me it's frozen. Oh, never mind. Whew. It's like the wheel's not spinning. That's not a good sign. But we're good. We're good. It wouldn't be a gangbang if he was the only dude. Technically speaking. I figure this is a pretty good place to enjoy the end of the station. Technically the end of the world in a lot of ways, too.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
You've done for us.
Thing is fucking huge.
Reactor detonation. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Just float around and enjoy the destruction. Fuck, that thing is mean. I actually... Seat. Ah, that's back in, the bridge. Yeah, you know what? May as well have a seat. I was thinking about trying to go outside, but I don't think it's a possibility. Every airlock that I, like, ran past was fucked up. So... Pop into here. I'm good, thanks. I would not want to see that creature in real life. That would not be a pleasant situation to be in. TranStar medical operators committed 0.131 fewer surgical errors per patient when compared to the global average for human doctors. Human doctors still outperformed operators on bedside manner assessment, but only by a slim margin. Oh, that's a slap in doctors' face. And all in all, I gotta say, this has worked out to be perfect for the episode. Come on, load. Well, pretty close, pretty close. Another fucking loading screen. Because they like to give me 150. Alright, there we go. Now then.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Wait, is that an engineering operator?
Inspector,
sure.
Your suit suffered some wear and tear.
I mean, if I'm gonna go down, I may as well go down at full health.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent.
Can I?
Please evacuate Talos 1.
How do I can't... Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because, like, that's not a legit seat very well. Sure. So not legit. Can I, like, seriously, like, give me the option to actually sit in this
Warning,
fucking seat.
reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
What about square? Can I do it with square? No. Whatever. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Life is very fragile. Yeah, especially when you're being engulfed by that crazy-ass thing. Actually, you know what I could do? While I'm just dicking around in here, not emails. Where is the utility station that allows me to change the view?
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Camera array damage, sectors 23 through 74.
Operator approach.
Camera elevation. Apparently you only get this one now. That blows. Also, didn't I smash... I was gonna say, didn't I smash some of this shit? I smashed it different, though. I remember there being this giant fucking crack at the window. Like a big chunk missing.
Warning, reactor
Really?
detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
There we go.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
The fuck? Oh shit! Hello. Wait, what do you mean? Please cue, like, aperture is clear, sir. Aperture is clear. Oh shit. I mean, we got nothing else to do for 30 seconds.
Please evacuate Talos 1.
Poor Alex, man. I feel bad about you, because you're gonna end up dying along with me. Speaking of which, how are we gonna get that conversation if Alex Yu is still on the station with us?
Operator approach.
I mean, these are only memories injected into the Typhon. It's not like the Typhon is actually here, theoretically. So, like, from what I understand, they injected the memories of Morgan in, so we are still human at this point.
3, 2, 1.
Goodbye. Have fun. There goes the shuttle. Everybody else on
I keep
board.
having this dream.
Alrighty, guys. I am gonna let this play this time, though. All the way to the end, because, like, honestly, A, we have a little bit more time to fill. B, it gives me a good chance to continue talking with you guys. And C, this is a really nice song. And it was well done. And I get to give my final review kind of thoughts on this game. This was a fantastic, fan-fucking-tastic game. I am excited for the premise of a Prey 2. I hope that they do as good of a job on the next one, but I can't imagine that it's going to have the same kind of premise. Like, we can't be trapped in a facility, and like, it's going to be a very, very different game, but I am stoked for that option. I am stoked for that idea because they set it up so well in this game. They hit you with plot twists. Did I just see a mimic? I'm pretty sure I saw a mimic. Do we get to see, like, the station infection in this? Does somebody come by and, like... Dude, I think this is the... Oh, I'm glad I watched this now. I think this is the... Yeah, this is the contamination. Can I look around? No, I can't. No! Oh, there's a mimic. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. They must have killed somebody. Oh, that's cool, though. Oh, they did this game so fucking beautifully well. the screens that project things that you can destroy, the fucking enemies that they made, the abilities, the fucking... blown away by how good this game was made. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. That's how good this fucking game is. Maybe even a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10. Boom. Gone. Fucking Weaver. I wonder if we're gonna get it last kind of deal. And that's even an etheric. And there's the nightmare. What? Oh. I am so glad I actually played out this part, because damn. That's cool. I love the fact that they even show the initial breach infection thing now. At least from, like, the cafeteria staff area. I would have liked if we could, like, swap cameras and see the actual infection take place throughout more of the station, but still, just adding this in, this small little piece. One thing I will also state, you can really tell that the devs gave a fuck about this game. There's a lot of games that come out, and it's like, you can tell that some of the devs were in it for the money. You know, they went to be a game developer because it pays really well. They don't give enough of a fuck. They're just there because they can do it, and they make money off of it. That was not this way for this game. This was obviously a game of, like, a project of love. Because holy fuck. I'm gonna skip the end cuts, like, the credits thing. I don't think I need to see that part, but... damn! Mimics are very weird things. Yeah, they are. They're cool, though, and they definitely gave, like, a wonderful, wonderful fucking jump scare, dynamic to the game. Literally, you could walk into any room, and everything in that room could be a mimic, and you don't know. Until you get the psychoscope, and if you abuse it and shit like that. But yeah, even when I got the psychoscope and shit like that, there were still numerous times that I got jump scared. I got jump scared right at the end when we were going to the fucking... to the reactor room, and the Weaver was on top of us, dropping shit down. You know, like, it wasn't a scare, but it definitely gave me that panic feeling. And here we go with this conversation. I'll join them again this time. I mean, we'll let it pan out a little bit, because I want to hear what they have to say about staying on the station. How did it do? But yeah.
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when the engineer said
it was dreaming.
The plug in a computer component in an electrical circuit and said the part fried and smelled like burnt ass.
Yep. On it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about it.
I gotta say, too, I'm curious how the conversation would go if I was evil status, killed everybody kind of deal.
And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel.
Also, it didn't really...
to see it.
The one thing that's still a question on my mind, are these guys operators now, or are they just using the operators as a medium to speak through?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous.
No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
So the conversation doesn't change at all whether I stay on the station or leave it.
You can hear us, can't you?
Alright. Well, I mean, we know how this all ends now, so I'll do my outro here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I fucking loved it. But that being said, this will be the end for the streams tonight. I did mention it earlier, but I do have things that I need to do this afternoon, which means I need to get some proper sleep.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, leave a comment, your thoughts, critiques, criticisms, what kind of games you'd like to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place.
What you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you.
Leave a sub if you haven't already.
Until now.
A follow if you're watching on the PlayStation.
Our species.
And as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games, so we can continue to grow our little community as a whole.
Take my hand if you do.
Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll take Alex's hand here.
We're gonna shake things up.
And yeah, have yourselves a great fucking day, and we will see you tomorrow with some more. Well, okay, not with with some more Resident Evil 7. I have another game that I'm thinking I'm going to bring to the channel as well. It's a Telltale game, which... Oh, sorry. I kind of did that a little early. But it's a Telltale game. It is the Batman Telltale game, and I wouldn't mind trying it out. I believe they're already into episode 4 or 5. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd like to play into it. So, yeah, I hope you guys will join me for that one as well. And, again, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and we will see you tomorrow night. Dark assassins have no life. We are born when we are killed, and we are reborn when we become darkness. We become the shield of darkness to defend against the blight. Nice. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and peace out.